Good evening, my fellow travelers on Spaceship Earth. It is I am Guy, coming to you live from Applewood Station in Denver, Colorado, where it is a body 8 degrees Celsius. Actually, kind of warming up. It was a nice warm day today. T-shirt weather. Actually, really didn't necessarily need my coat, and so I am oddly without a thing to do. So we're going to work on my comic because I can. I'm going to try to apply a concept that I had read about episodic writing. Oh, Thursday's going to be a mess. Oh my God, Thursday's wow. Thursday's a disaster area. We're going to get 20 centimeters of snow between Wednesday night and Friday morning. Okay, I'm not going to school on Thursday. I'm already just going to tell these guys that. I'm going to say, hey, I'm not coming in on Thursday, just so you guys all know. Because that's a lot of purple right there. The purple, that's a lot of purple. I'm not so hot on that purple. This snowstorm coming in on, it's Pi Day, no less. I think actually Kiddo might take the day off too. This looks like one of those storms. I don't need to go to work. I don't need to go to school. I'm not messing with it. So I'll drive in on Wednesday as the storm is rolling in on me. And then I will say, yeah, and yelp out of that one. And I will trade my child a day off, provided my child shovels walks on Friday morning. All right, open recent, open. Oh, and we haven't done this in a while, I guess. But we're in Completes Act 1, Momentary Ghosts. Ghost 3. I want to talk about ghosts. Because this is where we should be applying the rules. So let's do this. How do we feel, guys? Ready to get into this one? Get into the fray here. Let's get into the fray. I'll pull this one up over here. We'll put this one right here. Nope. So, the author of a couple of episodes of a number of things, actually. The author of a number of episodes had 6 rules for episodic writing. I'll actually put them up here so that we can discuss them. Right? So, first one, he says create larger than life characters. Well, we've already done that, so they're either larger than life or they're not. But whatever's the story, we need to make sure. All I'm really going to do here is see whether I've covered all the bases when we get to this point. So, it says 2, let the character's wants drive your plot. Your characters need to want something that drives them forward, which in turn is what propels the plot. To do this effectively, Mazzara came up with 3 rules questions to address. What does my character think they want? What do they really want? And what are they doing to get either one? All right, so let's go on ahead and apply this in on our characters. I'll give myself a new spot. Pull out my old beloved felt pen that I use a lot to do this with. Go in here. The thing about Alex as a character is I think that what she thinks she wants and what she actually wants are always going to be the same. And how she presents it may not be straight, but she's a Deus Ex Machina in a way. But she's designed as part of the story to be a Deus Ex Machina. And so she was designed a long time ago to be part of that. So, what does Alex want? She's over here. Alex wants to get away from everybody. So she can fix this. The question is Max involved in this? That's the big question. Okay, now what does Miro want? Yeah, because see, part of this is that I don't feel necessarily like we've been too much of a threat. The blue areas above all of these pages were intentionally designed to be set up. If you can't answer those questions, you're just going to move information. You're just going to defer your story. It's important every time a character enters the scene, they must want something. Another engaging technique is using a character's internal conflict to make them their own worst enemy, meaning your character will get their want, but by getting their want, they also complicate their lives, and that complication becomes their future story. The characters burn up story because they have an engine. They need to be fed story. The story needs to put them in conflict with people, and then their mistakes lead to the future story. All right, I accept this. So, what's our conflict in this scene? And I see what he's talking about. The only problem I'm having with my story these days is there's a lot of ethnocentricity in my characters. They are ethnocentric, as in they're very stuck in their own culture, which to me seems very strange. If they've got a culture where people have been dropping out and dropping in all the time, and people leave to go to the edge of the solar system and back, and it takes 5 or 6 years, and when they come back, they're still in the middle of the argument they had with you when they left, because to them that was yesterday, and to you it's been 6 years. So things like that routinely happen. They wouldn't be as shocked to find someone who traveled through time. The biggest problem is whether she was from Earth or not. Nobody's from Earth that hasn't been already sequenced. The only problem is, I guess, what we can do is make that sequenced to, she's got this protein or whatever on her DNA chains, which wasn't which was only seen in 15 people who left Earth. And until now, they didn't think that any of them had survived that threat. So that might be, it's interesting enough to pique their interest, but not so interesting that they would lock her into a zoo. I'll have to mess it up a little more than that. It's a little complicated. It's difficult to kind of say. And the reason that this is a good thing is Alex wants, at the end of this scene, Alex wants to leave. Right? She's been kind of saying it for a while. Alex wants to leave. Meyrel doesn't want Alex to leave. That puts them in conflict. There. But she has to. I can accomplish the same thing I was looking for in this scene by making it a little bit more like a conflict. Maybe she can join up. Well, maybe. But why? And she's like, I just think she'll be safer on the Kittiwake. You going to go face off two bigger ships? There we go. All right. I agree. This is a much more interesting scene. There. I like that. Better. All right. Yep. We did good, but I'm stalled. So I'm going to go on ahead and bow out. And I will see you all, not tomorrow, but tomorrow evening. So again, I'll be on tomorrow evening. And until then, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And keep your eyes on the stars. Goodbye.